feel like that's correct. I feel like he should be present. Hi, I am doing a super quick get ready with me today. I'm going to try to film how I do my makeup and get ready for Aang. And the reason that I am doing that specifically today is because I was asked by Tara Strong to be on her cosplay show, and I'm like, what? But anyway, I am just so excited and so thankful and just every range of emotions that I need to get ready for it right now because I just got off of work and it is in 2 hours. So I thought I would film this really quick, just show how I do the makeup since I have to get ready for that too. And yeah, I'm gonna be trying to go really fast. So I don't think I'm gonna do much talking to the camera. I think I'm just gonna do mostly voiceover, but I will show all the parts of my outfit and how I do the makeup, which is pretty simple. But it does include my bald cap. And then I also have a fun surprise that I haven't been able to film or take pictures of yet. That's an element of this costume. So I am very excited to show that off. And without further ado, I really gotta get ready. So, okay, let's get into it. Hello, so let's get into it. First off, you can see that I'm already wearing the base of the costume, and first things first, I'm actually going to put in some contacts. These look clear and normal. Just keep them in mind, this is a mystery surprise we'll touch on later. And then we are going to tuck away all of my hair into a wig cap before putting on the bald cap. I also put in some bobby pins to keep the little sideburns up and out of the way, and then we are ready to put on the cap. Now you can use a hairdryer to try to get some of the wrinkles and lines out. However, just because this is gonna be for a video call, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I also look like One Punch Man, but that's besides the point. Now, normally I attach it by using liquid latex. However, as you'll see in a moment, it's been a hot minute since I opened this, and it got a little gross. So instead I'm going to be using some eyelash glue, and honestly this worked pretty well. Next, I let that get tacky, and then I'm going to pull the wig cap down on top of it. This is the same kind of thing you do with the liquid latex as well, but you're just going to pull it down, make sure it sits firmly, try to get as few wrinkles as possible. Next, I'm going to use a scissor and cut out a little triangle right to above my ear, just to make room for that. You can be a little more careful than I'm being here, but again, just because it's a video call, I'm not worrying about what the back of this bald cap looks like today. Once we are all secure, I am going to start with the foundation. Now, to cover up the bald cap, you can do a few different techniques. I just like to use this full coverage foundation. And we are just gonna plop it on. It actually sounds really funny, so I'm gonna let you hear it. Then I'm going to cover the foundation with some powder just to keep it set in place. I'm also going to go in and do a second or sometimes third coat on the top of the bald cap just to make sure it is as opaque as possible. Then I'm going in with some generally neutrally brown eyeshadows, and I'm going to try to contour my face to be a little bit more masculine. I just go to Pinterest and look up a male contour reference picture and use that, but do whatever you feel comfortable with doing. Next, because he's a little cutie, I add a ton of blush. Next, I am going to be using the exact same palette to define my eyes a little bit. You can tell my lashes and eyebrows are super light, so I'm just going to use this to darken it up a bit. I am also going to be using my dark brown brow mascara on my lashes and eyebrows, just to make the hairs a bit darker. Eyebrows are really easy, just use the eyeshadow to block in the shape, fill them in, make them dark, and then use the brow mascara to actually darken the hairs on my eyebrows. Next, it's time for the iconic blue arrow. I am using Mehron Paradise Makeup Paint in Celestial. This is body paint, much like my other video. You just mix in water and use a paintbrush, a sponge, whatever you want to use to paint it on. However, be careful about mixing up too much water. Yeah, this wasn't the smartest plan. After cleaning up that mess with some foundation and more powder, I'm going back into the arrow. You're totally free to trace a design first. I just went freehand, and I didn't have my thinner brush, so I just used a Q-tip to get the points a little sharper. Okay, I am done with the makeup. It actually goes really fast. I always forget once you do the arrow, you're basically done. Now onto my costume. This is all handmade by me, and I'm going to go through each piece. So I have the basic yellow leotard underneath with this brown-orange capelet that goes on top. You can see the stitching I added along the edge. I just thought it looked very airbendery. I like to add the details into the costume. Then for the bottom, it just ties at each of the legs. He has a very unique shape. I don't know what this outfit would be technically called, but he has this open part on the bottom, so I just tried my best to mimic it. I think I used sweatpants as my initial pattern. Then for the belt, it's the same fabric as the top. It's actually a nice linen, and it has the exact same stitching that is on the cape, and I just put that on by wrapping it around the waistline. Same thing applies to the ties on the arms. They're just little strips of linen with the same swirly stitch pattern in them, and they're just long enough to wrap around my arm a few times and be able to tie onto themselves. Next are all of the beaded elements. I really love these as well. I just made them with craft store beads. We have some bracelets that go on, and then a necklace that fits underneath the capelet, and then Monk Gyatso's necklace. I just made this with foam and some bits of jewelry that I got from a discounted Walmart necklace, I think. But it looks really cool all together, and with that, the outfit is done. Now onto my favorite part of this. This is definitely the best prop thing I own. I have a fully adjustable Momo, which was handcrafted for me by Kpia Creations. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I'll link her down below. It is the best thing I own, and it absolutely brings this cosplay to life. I am so grateful for her incredible work. Now I'm going to try something for the first time. I got this stuff to do this months ago, and you've already might have noticed with the paint, but I glow. I made sure to get glow-in-the-dark face paint for Aang. I was looking at a bunch of different stuff, ended up coming with Mehron as the favorite choice. That is actually the reason I also put in contacts, is I got really cool special ones that look clear, you don't notice them, but they actually glow in UV light as well, and so I am so excited to see it all together. Alright, let's see if I glow. Moment of truth. Yo! Okay, Momo's also really bright because he's white. But, hold on, turn off. Hello, we're back on. Yo! This is so cool! Alright, and with that, I am all ready as Aang. Again, I didn't do the blue arrows on my hands. One, because I'm just going to be doing a video and it's not really going to be showing, and two, just because my hands have eczema and they're a little sore, so I don't really want to put paint on them for no reason, really. Thank you for watching. This is how I get ready in Aang and all my little bits and pieces that I have for it. Now I am actually going to take the footage of trying out the UV black light glow effect, so I'm really excited to see it. You've already just seen it. But yeah, I'll try to post some pictures, take some before we record the show in 30 minutes. So I'm ready with plenty of time for the first time ever. I cannot believe I'm gonna be in a voice call with Tara Strong. This is wild. This is wild. This is a huge dream come true that I didn't even know exactly was a dream because I didn't think it was possible, and then here it is. I get in a bald cap at 8 p.m. Only for you, Tara Strong. Oh, there's some pink hair poking out here. That's fun. Hey there, Future Editing Nat here. I'm sorry this video took so long to put out. I had a few computer issues. One, my computer just needed a new battery and charger, and then second, when that got working, the video deleted itself, so I was not having a great time. But I have some new stuff that I'm working on, and I am very excited to be posting about it soon. I'm going to be working on Flora from the Layton games and Mitsuri, hoping to film both of those. Plus, I have my Anastasia dress. The video is almost done, so I'll be hopefully posting that soon. And yeah, thanks for bearing with me, but hopefully I'll have some more content to post soon.